Okay.
Manners always, you should have your manners. Sababu mimi mtu anaweza niweka tu pressure point, hasira imefika 110%, but I will stay cool. Even if you stand to my face like this, you don't know me nini. Because I won't concentrate on punching you. I'm concentrating on breaking you. I will hospitalize you. That's me.
Niuliza like kuna msema mai kurattle tu vibaya and then unaangalia usema
nilifanya vibaya sana until sometimes up to date too, and I feel like I almost killed this baby because I choked him. Nilimwachilia after niliona amejikojolea. Yeah, sababu
What's up, Waveriders? Welcome to the CLIQUE podcast.
How you guys doing?
Let me tell you one thing.
When you husband anakuwa parents. Men mna cheat kutushinda.
Why do you fear men?
We are the CLIQUE gang.
Shaanza kusmile. Oh, bring it on, darling.
Waveriders, welcome to another episode number 28. Sindio?
28.
Ina tunasonga wanzangu.
Ni God.
True. Ni God. Waveriders manze, karibuni to another episode. This is the second week of the month manze, and sijui kama unafilio kitu yenye iko in the air. Ama nyamu whisky. Mimi nishaanza kuingia kwa Christmas mood. But then nimesahau. Kwa hiyo funny pack yangu. There's something nilifungulia tu nirushie tu hapa. Funny pack kaka hapo nyuma.
Funny pack ni nini?
Funny pack. Ni ile unafunganga hapa. Unafungulia
nini wewe? Bua chama surprise hapa.
I'm already in the mood by the way. Rusha. I'm already in the mood.
Hiyo kitu ndogo inaingia kwa kichwa yako. Kumbe ni big hivyo.
Na si hata mimi nisiambiwe by the way.
Tungesubiri hata December.
Mimi nisiambiwe. Mimi nishaingia Christmas.
So utaiva the entire time
mpaka December. Sasa si watu wanat.
Kila episode nikikosa hii, Waveriders call me out. So as I was saying, so boy John alio kwa stage niko na nani?
Orlando.
And inaonekana the last few episode watu wa background wamesema lazima watu join. So
watu are not background, behind the scene.
Behind the scenes.
Wameona tunaanza kuwa na nini kalikali, sasa nataka kuja huko mbele.
Sorry.
It's nice being on this side of the show. My name is Alpha. Nimetajwa sana hapa. So I'm sure people are going to put a face to the names here. And I'm glad. I'm sure we're going to have very interesting.
Karibu sana kwa ofisi yangu.
Welcome to our office.
Karibu sana kwa ofisi yangu.
But today hii ofisi yetu imekuwa ring. Kwa unajua leo tuko na mzito.
Ngoja.
Acha nikuwekea sound effects. Mzito vipi? Mwanza jintroduce Waveriders wa kutambue.
Mimi kwa majina naitwa Ali Mohammed. Sasa nimeanza tumia nickname inajulikana kama Shark Tank. Jina hiyo yenyewe imetoka mbali. Manake nilivyoanza huu mchezo naitwa Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Nilianza nikiwa na mwili nyingine petite sana yani. I was skinny as hell.
Ndio nilikuwa nataka kuuliza kama ulianza tu hivyo like uko na mwili tu hiyo.
So yeye iko mwili yako?
Azi.
Yaani upepo ingepita ingebeba wewe.
Ingebeba vibaya sana.
Aviator nini?
So before niingie kwa jiu-jitsu, mimi ever since I was young nimekuwa nikipenda tu wrestling. I used to watch WWE, WWF. Kidogo nikaja nikajua UFC. Kaona jamaa wakilimana wakinyongana na miguu sielewi.
Kwa
interest kazidi.
Sasa bado ukiwa mtoi tu.
Sasa na ujue hapo kando na hiyo background family, most of my siblings wamefanya boxing. Lakini just for self defense.
Okay.
Sasa na mimi nikaamua I won't do it for self defense. I just want to take it a bit higher
level.
Na jina ilikuwa coincidence ama mzee alisema huyu lazima ingie boxing.
Muhammad Ali.
Au ulizaliwa hivi kama ushakuja
nguvu?
Mzee
alikuwa footballer. Mzee alikuwa footballer, mama yeye alipenda kurusha ngumi.
For real?
Sikuwa expect hiyo.
Sasa ni mama awachapi na slippers.
Hakuna slippers.
Umeiba sukari.
So
professional ama
professional hiyo, lakini si hata ilikuwa kwa tournaments just for self defense.
For self defense.
Nikakuja mimi nikianzia mtaani kitambo alikuwa akiniita Babu Simba. Sababu babangu alikuwa akimuita Mzee Simba. Yeah. Sasa nilianza kutrainia nyumbani, kujifundisha kidogo kidogo, lakini my dad was so against it sababu I was born asthmatic. Yeah, I was born asthmatic. Nakawa naogopa ile ukifanya hii mchezo utashikwa na hii, utalemiwa na kifua. It was tricky, it was hard for me. Kini kabidi sasa nimeengage kwa sports hivyo. The doctor who was treating me aliniambia since nafanya sports, endelea nayo, it will help the lung capacity. Sasa mimi nikaanza na marathon, kukimbia.
Nice.
Nikaanza na 100 meter, nalemewa, kangangana nayo mpaka nikaingia 400 meters. Lakini the main dream mimi yangu ilikuwa tu kwa miereka kwa sana.
Yaani ulikuwa tu unasikia utapiga mtu ngumi unasikia.
Bondane tu na watu.
Nakumbuka tukiwa less even with uko na siblings?
Yeah.
Wangapi?
We actually have a family of 10. 4 girls, 6 boys.
Big up to babako.
Ndio last born.
Wait, why are you big mbona na big up the father and not the mother?
Because I think they are one. Sina kwanga the father, the son. Sio ni Holy Trinity.
I think the
Buddha
mother.
kishakuwa head of the house. I think
wewe katewe huyu unadhani alifanya kazi kubwa hapo?
but sina big up to
the mother manzi.
I know the mother did the work, but na big up the household. Kwani watoto wanachukua jina ya mama? No? Si like unachukua at least.
But I big up in terms of because kuna hiyo in terms of labor, yes, labor pains and all that, like deliveries. Kuna mother, yeah. But also pia lazima angalie mzae aliweza kuprovide, and I'm assuming mlikuwa na like when you are growing up mlikuwa na lifestyle poa, si ati ile
lifestyle yenyewe kusema ile la ukweli umetoka mbali.
Wanasema humble beginnings.
Lake sisi tumekulia tuna biashara ya viazi. Sambusa before Buddha ingie kwa county akakuwa town clerk, head of inspectorate. Kakuwa na hivyo, he was so strict with me sababu ya ugonjwa wangu. So nikaanza kucheza hii mchezo chini ya maji. Nilianza na boxing. Kuna mtaa unaitwa Katisha. Kwa nikienda usiku nalipa 10 bob uingie ring ugongane na watu. So they were so against it. Kidogo as I was growing up nikaanza kufuatilia UFC, nikitaka kujua hizo chokes and all that. Nikaja nikajoin gym inaitwa Fitness for Life Bamburi Naivas pale, ndio? But waka move to I think Bamburi mwisho. Ilikuwa hapo Naivas. Nikaanzia hapo my kickboxing journey. Kidogo walivyo introduce hiyo BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Nikajua now yes, this is what I've been looking for. Ndo hiyo. Kaanza kutrain pale lakini I was not catching up real quick. I met with this guy anaitwa Jamal Weber. Huyo sasa
acha nikusema before uendelea hapo because najua Orlando ajui Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to explain here. What kind of sports is this?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's a ground sport, yani inaanza from juu. Kama unajua judo vile inachezwa. Mimi najua judo. It's a mix of that. Kuna throws lakini mostly it's based on the ground game. To get submission holds, to pin your opponent down. Actually it helps the weak people to fight against the strong ones. Yeah, it's actually a mind game. You feel the strength, like kama huyu amenishika hivi, I feel like nimemshika na nguvu yangu yote, so you just feel. I won't hold him with my strength for long. The moment I start to loosen up, he will definitely shift. Yeah. Oh, so it's more about pressure points. Pressure points. Unasikiza, just control your breath, control your opponent, pin him down. Unamzuia hadi ana submit. If he doesn't submit, then let him pass out. Shauri yake, you just go. Kama ndio ya ku-wrestle kwa ground and stuff, it's like maboy wana. Yeah, like so watu upenda kusema mchezo gani ya kushikana.
Unajua kwa akili nilikuwa nafikiria gani? You know the Chinese one, ile ama Yakozuna, the love big one. Ile mnavaa pia tunavaa. But jinsi mabigi zengiani kuli.
Sisi tunavaa hizi gi. Size ya towel. Zinaitwa gi. Yeah, so ndo hiyo unavaa juu chini plus the belt rank yenye huko. Actually mimi sasa nimefika blue belt. Actually I'm hoping to get to my purple soon.
Okay. How high is the blue belt?
How high can the blue is the second belt after white. You get it after maximum of 6 years of grinding and
wait. 6 years during those 6 years uko na white.
Yep.
After sasa 6 years ndio unapewa blue.
Depends with how many consistent you are. So for me, I took a break 1 year 2 months. 2021 I had a road accident. September, so I fractured my leg, right side of my back, my head. So I was just a one-sided person. Yeah. So most of the people who were this is the end of your career. This is the end of your career. And I was like, okay, I had already started giving up. So I'm growing fat and all that. Like in Kajambia, once I get back on my feet, I'll get back to it. Sabu, it's still in my head. Like right now, I've been going through a lot. Yeah, nimekuwa injuries zangu zikinisumbua, and I was treating my dad. Apparently, he just passed in September. Yes, I was preparing kuna hii charity event, nilikuwa na prepare. I was talking with him and anisaidia. And then he became sick hapo katikati.
He accident, what happened? If maybe you are willing to talk about it.
Yeah, I was on a motorbike hapa hivi Bamburi Junction.
Passenger.
Heading back. Nilikuwa passenger. So nikakuwa crashed na gari. Kaanguka chini. By the time ukiamka uko hospitali, dereva wa boda umuoni, dereva wa gari umuoni. It's just
ulijipata tu.
Yeah, umejipata tu hapo. Yeah, it was crazy for me, and I'd already started giving up, lakini kwa bado najiambia I have hopes in it. Abu ukiangalia the previous year 2020. Let me just take you back to 2018. That's when the first time I got my chance to do the East Africa tournament to represent Kenya. It was played in Arusha, Njiro Complex, and apparently I lost almost all my fights.
All of them.
Yeah. It was a big competition, bro. East Africa unapatana na magwiji wendo huyo.
But to be there means we pia
yeah.
Si wendo una represent like the country at that time.
Yeah, after that nikaanza kugrind sasa ile. Asira like, I got this big opportunity na nikapoteza hivi. Kangangana sasa nayo 2019 hapo December nikapatiwa chance ya pili kucheza East Africa. Ilikuwa 2020 February in Kampala. So I took the chance. Kaenda tena. Okay, hiyo sasa niliamua kuanzia time nikideparture kutoka kwetu. I was like, mimi naondoka home. My aim is only one. Either gold or silver.
Lazima medal.
There is no bronze in my life. Like I was like, gold or silver. Twende nayo. Nilikuwa na mwenzangu pia kutoka Mombasa. Naambia utaki namba 3. Naambia no. Hiyo nyingine nilishindwa, hii lazima
all or nothing.
Tuwakilishe. Bro, it was a tough tournament, to be honest. It was tough. The Ugandans are strong. Hao wengine hizo countries zingine, everyone is strong.
Hizo matoke zao.
Yes, exactly. You by the time nikitajwa jina like Ali Mohammed, get ready for the semi-finals, I was shocked. Sababu huwa ni knockout phrase. Unaanza if it's 16, if it's 8 people unakwenda na hiyo knockout hapo hivyo. And kitajwa nikashtuka. Jine karudiwa tena, you just have 5 minutes to rest, get ready for the semi-finals.
Wait, so when you're competing, you can't tell like hii fight nini.
The point nishapata like nimewin. So sijui kwa bracket tumebaki wangapi. Mimi my aim pale nilienda nayo is just to finish everyone. Hiyo ndo nilienda nayo mentality. Sasa kutajwa pale like okay, get ready for the semis, kulikuwa na ujamaa from Egypt. Tukaingizwa hapo. That was actually one of my fastest match. Nilishinda na 33 seconds.
Kwani ulimwangusha
ndugu yangu? Kwani
so I'm assuming kuna na tactics in this thing. So like cause wezi tu ingia hapo unaanza tu kurusha mangumi sijui nini ndo atake, like there are ways you approach your opponents, unamshika mahali.
So like una start from the top.
Wait, kuna mangumi?
Jiu-Jitsu hakuna
mangumi.
Ndo nasema like there's some tactics. Si kama like wrestling, like boxing, like it's different in terms of how even you approach the whole.
Ni kama vile ukiangalia MMA, so unaona mtu ana punch then ana grab mwenzake. So this is actually before you get to MMA unaanza kama ni striking. Lazima ujue kustrike either boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo, any. Na lazima uchanganye sasa na hii Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You get to know the chokeholds. Manake wale wengine umeona wamenyongana, mtu ameshikwa mkono. Yeah, you need to know those. so lazima ukuwe na hizo art. Strike, grappling, wrestling muhimu to pin your opponent down. Yani mnaona venye mtu anang'ang'ana amezuia mgongo hivi. Yeah,
hizo lazima ulani.
lazima ulani.
Mimi najua kuchoka.
Unajua kuchoka gani?
I've been following the conversation and I want to ask, I don't know if this will be like ahead, kama itakuwa nimuulize swali mbele utaniambia, so that maybe when it comes to you going out of the country to represent the country, how much support did the country give you?
They just give what they can. It's not that much, but let me say it's worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah, for a start, for me, it was worth it.
You were fully satisfied,
Yeah, I was satisfied.
with your accommodation,
Yeah,
with
the accommodation, the transportation.
Kuna kuwa na
everything was
vituko tunasikiaga.
Yeah.
Sports,
Me, according to my sport hii yenye nimecheza ya MMA na Jiu-Jitsu, everything has been well.
Smoother.
Sahii ndo vile nataka kuanza hii jani mpya ya boxing. I wanna see how it is on their side.
So okay, I'll take you back. I think but I guess that's a problem in other sports maybe. Ama
Sababu mimi usikia watu wengi wanalalamika, nimetrain boxing lakini sifiki mbali. I've done this lakini nikifika mbali ni Nairobi, nimerudi, nimeenda. So I was like, okay.
ama unajua watu na
You know connections, man.
Ama niyo jina. Kuna hiyo Shark Tank alafu hapo chini.
No, there are some
Ali
names.
Mohammed.
There are some names like once you're named, like nyota yako itang'aa. And this podcast, by the way, we've had like big names in the making, by the way. We've had big names.
So,
but Joe, I will respectfully kind of not agree with you on that.
Names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Names.
Come on, not necessarily.
Naming is important.
Naming is important.
It is crucial, but not necessarily.
Una expect unaitwa shilingi ya Winbox.
I don't think mtu weza kuwa I've interacted with people with very interesting funny names.
Yeah.
Unakuta mtu anaitwa Shida.
nimekuwa
Na
college na
akikuja.
msichana naitwa Makasi Madaga. Na
Makasi
all those are
Madaga.
names, yeah.
That's a Kamba name.
Okay, I don't know.
Unapenda
So Ali,
Unajuaje?
another thing I would like to highlight on before maybe tusonge sana is maybe take us back to your upbringing. You said that you came from a household with 10 kids.
Yeah.
How was resources distributed in that setup? How did you find inspiration in that setup to maybe give you the path that you have today? And what happened to the rest? What are the stories of the 9 others who are also in the same setup?
So honestly, everything, we are those people who say we are satisfied with what we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just having how many, like 3 rooms, ladies sharing this one for the boys and one for the parents.
And it's always fun.
Kwani amjachana in terms of age, amjachana sana?
Miachana. Yeah, lakini hakuna mtu mwenye yuko under 20. Yeah, say yote, yeah. And with my dad's grinding and all that, when amepitia like alikuwa county sokoni, then town clerk to head of inspectorate, everyone in that family has learned kila mtu primary, high school, college.
Hey, big ups to your dad and your mom.
And hakuna kwetu, the only place tumesoma in coast ni primary. High school sote tulidungwa boarding Meru, Nakuru, Embu. That's what my dad did. Na huko ndo naenda na funguka akili.
Kuna unapata inspiration za kuanza kupiga watu mango. Kwani ulikuwa bullied nini ukasema ngoja.
Haukuwa bully by the way. For real?
Sijai bully mtu. Mimi hata ukiniona like the way I am. Most of people tell me, you look too soft to be a fighter. I'm like, yeah, I know you have to be polite. There's no way that I'll be walking around nimeandikwa hapa, I can beat you up. Or,
Mimi watu
you try
wananiambia
me, I pack you up.
Mimi huko nje. Wananiambia
Hebu nisikie kama Ali will agree with me, but there's a quote. There's a quote I came across. Ilikuwa inasema, for you to be dangerous, for you to consider yourself like a dangerous person, you have to be able to first of all know your capability and be willing not to go ahead and do that. So for example, like let's say unajua umsene naweza mfagia vibaya sana.
Yeah.
But you opt out, like you are willing to like say there's no need of actually going through with it. That's how being dangerous is. You wanna agree na mimi, like
True.
and I'm guessing that those are the things maybe wa mnafunzwa mkifanywa training in terms of discipline.
Muhimu sana because without discipline where are you going? No, yeah.
Okay.
Manners always, you should have your manners. Sababu mimi mtu anaweza niweka tu pressure point hasira imefika 110%, but I will stay cool even if you stand to my face like this. You don't know me nini. Because I won't concentrate on punching you. I'm concentrating on breaking you. I will hospitalize you. That's me. Yeah.
Niuliza like kuna msema kurattle tu vibaya and then unaangalia
yeah, nilifanya vibaya sana until sometimes up to date one I feel like I almost killed this baby because I choked him. Nilimwachilia after niliona amejikojolea. Yeah, sababu
yo
aliniudhi like
bro, I'm sorry.
Unajaribu kuongelesha mtu vizuri. Mamako msenge
with wakosi na hizo
nini.
Na sasa ushakuwa polite.
Kisha ananishukia kanifuata ile kujaribu mimi nikadaka mkono nikamweka throw chini. Kamuingiza triangle hold up. Nilimkaba tu, niliona damu nikasema I don't care. Nilipomwona mikojo zinatoka nikamwacha. I didn't punch him, I didn't kick him.
Nile tu lock.
I just locked him. Hiyo discipline tu namkaba tu kidogo.
Lakini pia unajua like when to stop,
yeah, I have to know that. Sababu unajua so na cheki tu veins ya mtu, pressure. Unaona feel almost kupass out.
Kwa kako kwenye unati.
Yeah.
Lakini mtu akikupata anawares. Siwezi kupata anawares kama
anawares sasa hiyo ndo mbaya.
Kupiga mabuilding hapo
you the last person mwenye alinwaya anawea alienda pia kuketi chini na kusema pole.
Because sasa unajua even that's worse because you sasa intention yake ni gani?
Awalikuja I was walking home that day, siwezi sahau. I was walking home with 2 of my friends. Yeah, tulikuwa watatu. Jamaa alitokea tu nyuma, mmoja akaninyonga, so for them let me just use you as an example. Mtu atakushika tu hivi, but I know how to defend myself
from that choke.
Sasa yeye atakuja tu akushike hivi, but for us you have to hold it vizuri, put your head katikati, si atuweke kichwa kando, no. Just keep it behind. Yeah, and once you hold it here, you just lock, push it, and you use your chest to press forward. That's how you gain the pressure. Sasa yeye atanishika, anatumia nguvu kunipull nyuma. How I got angry ni sababu huyo wa mbele alini punch kwa sura. Bro, I get paid to be punched in the face. Why are you punching me for free? Yeah, so huyu mwenye alishika, juu alivyonipiga tu ngumi. I kicked him, nikashika sasa mkono. I just hit him with one elbow on the solar plexus. Na akachuchuma chini. They were 4. Watatu wakapotea, huyu nilimwacha hapo chini.
Okay, did they know you?
They didn't. Sababu walivyoona nimepiga uteke, huyu nimemgonga. The other 2 wakaanza, mwenye nilimpiga teke, huyu mimi hata sikumpiga tena, niliachana naye tu hapo chini.
So you never knew their motive why
mtu anakuja
kunyonga, huyu ambele ashakupunch.
Bado unataka
motive. Those are actually trying to hurt you.
So labda alikuwa anataka kukuibia.
Ndio hivyo. Sababu huyu alikuwa ameninyonga hivi, na anataka kuleta mfuko. Huyu akanipunch. After kupunch, I kicked and I pulled him.
You know, what I'm saying is, I feel as a sport personnel, you are a prophilic person. Still,
yeah.
Now somebody might want to cause you harm just for the sake. Sikuna kugana zile njero kwamba I'm
like
fighting
you.
You understand? And then somebody wants to like break you before.
Yeah, hizo nazo zinakuaga, lakini
still bado mimi
sijapitia hizo sababu mimi competitors wengi nimecompete nao ni mtu from another country. Yeah. Not unless tumefanya tu sparring huku sisi wenyewe kwa wenyewe hivyo.
Yeah.
So the motive ya hii jiu-jitsu actually helps kwa mtaa kama hivyo umenyongwa. Most people mtu akinyongwa hivi anabaki tu amehang. You don't know what you'll do next. Sasa hii inakusaidia. You'll know how to defend yourself from the choke. The only thing kama utamthrow wherever you'll do to him, it's up to you. Sasa hii inakufundisha sana how to defend yourself. It's a very nice sport. Sababu ama mtu kama amekushika hivyo umengangana umeanguka naye chini. What's next?
Anguka nayo.
What's next? Yeah. Sababu utaangushwa chini, maybe you don't know how to punch, utabaki tu. Yeah, but But that's once you're on the ground. Let me just laugh. Because you say the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's a ground game. Basically based on the ground.
Amekupeleka kwa your turf.
Yeah, that's why we say the ground is our ocean. And once you fall into the shark tank, it's just another meal.
Kaomena.
So in this sport, the competition, are they gender separated? Ama you can fight a female?
They are gender separated.
Hey, fight a female.
They are sports.
Gani.
I mean, there are sports where people fight regardless of the gender.
Hey, hata kufanya sports yaje uwezi fanya. Umeona Santa Claus akona kuvia na ni dem. Hakuna Santa Claus dem.
No, kuna kwa huyu bibi ya Santa Claus anaitwa aje?
Nani?
Bibi ya Santa Claus.
Kama ni Santa Maria.
Mama Santa Claus.
Santa Lucia.
Santa Lucia bana.
Yeah, but I think kuna categories. Even in terms of weight pia.
Yeah, weight. Equal.
Yeah, I have an interesting question based on the same. Of late, we've seen these gender transition things, and of which I think on Olympics kulikuwa na hizo conversations where there's a whole episode you people did.
There's a girl mwenye alikuwa punched akasema
ile
hii ngumi si ya mwanamke.
I think they should check that episode as well. But what happens when now a man, nseme wewe, hypothetically you wake up tomorrow and you're like, I feel like I'm a woman. And you want to compete on the women category?
That won't be possible. I don't think if it will be allowed.
Yeah, I don't think it will be allowed because first of all, they have to do some tests.
Yeah.
Kama uko na hizo, unakumbuka even during that episode I think we discussed that the reason why I've forgotten the name of the Algerian. The reason why alikubalishwa to actually compete in the Olympics ni juu alipass the test. Alipimwa chromosomes, akapimwa hizo testosterone akapatikana okay, umsichana anapaswa kuwa in this category. So ni sawa utaamuka useme today I'm feeling like me
I identify as
a evil. But sasa wakikuja biologically when they test you like utapita hizo test ama
utafail tu.
Yeah, utafail.
Na utaingia kwa naume wenzako. So
there's something before we went back to 2018 ndo tukafika huko. So I want us to go back kwa ile accident that happened to you. I want us to take us through how your mental space was during that time yenye umetoka in the
East Africa
hospital
tournament.
Yeah. And then
Sabu, I won that in that East African tournament. I managed to get the silver medal.
Kudos.
Yeah, it was just like the way I said it from scratch. I need gold or silver. By the time nimefika kwa finals, my neck bana ilikuwa imefura due to many chokes defending and all that. So I was just on ice and everything. Your coach mwenye kwa na mimi was like, will you be able to continue before fit? I'm like, I'm going in. But your neck, I'm like, I'm going in. No matter what, I'm going in for the finals. So to land up, it was a 5 minute, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Yeah.
How many rounds?
To grapple, no, it's almost, usually in one round.
One round.
Yeah. You either win by points, now you attack on points mia. Once I submit you, they don't count. Sasa tulianza, tukagrapple vizuri, and then this guy got me on a triangle lock. Hiyo yenye kama nakwambia nilishika jamaa. And the reason why I tapped out, ililemea hiyo side yenye nilikuwa nimefura shingo. Kini ningekuwa nimeshika side, ningetoka. Because I was trying to pull myself out. Kini kuwa nasikia hiyo pain bado inachanganyana.
Yeah.
So you can actually, you can die. Yeah.
Dying is not
Once you feel the pressure, because once you've been choked here,
but there's a ref.
The ref is always there. When I feel blood flow inafika huku, you're almost passing out, or you're starting to see stars. Yeah, you tap out. Sabu nilingangana naye like for a minute, and he kept on squeezing, so I had to tap out.
But I think also the ref pia anaweza amua kusimamisha play akiona umekataa kutap out na wewe unalemea.
Anaruhusiwa ama anakuja uliza you okay, unamwonyesha thumbs up. If not, it's up to you. You can even scream like tap tap tap. Yeah, sabu, bro, kuna position unaweza shikwa kama kuna hii choki inaitwa twister. Hiyo utapiga tu kelele. Sababu mtu atachukua mkono wako yake nyuma, then he's holding the neck. Mbugua ameivuta hivi like unakuwa tu hivi like number 8
Umechora
Yeah,
za-
umegeuza.
umechora-
Yeah. Your neck
Hapo
is being chopped.
hata kidole ya kutapa kuna
Hakuna, so you'll just scream sababu hii shingo inaangalia huku, hii ina face huko, miguu zimegeuzwa hivi. So you're just on an opposite complicated position. So you'll trap.
Let's go back to that mental space which you were at during that period of like the accident and everything.
So when I was in that place, to be honest, I was working on my own ways with that guy who I mentioned, Jamal. He went back to Swiss. And actually, he motivated me more on doing this because I liked it and my dad was against it. Actually, my family knew I was doing this thing after the 2018 East Africa tournament. That's when I break it out to them like, oh, I've qualified to go play for this
Manze
country.
karibu akufungie kwa nyumba uendi mahali.
But there was
Lakini
no
no,
reason.
lakini baadhi alikuwa boxer so yeah.
Mom was, was okay.
okay
Like,
with it.
dad was like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
he was shocked at first. How, like, vitu zimekuwa zikienda tu chini ya ground. Nilikuwa nikifanya na siwaambii. Like, okay, ndo hivyo mi naye. Yeah. So that's when they knew. Yeah, and that's when it was like, oh, you could have just told us instead of doing it on the law. So they supported me. Sasa nilikuwa nafanya these some contracts with Poland team. I was just doing it on my own personally to help myself out and go play elsewhere. Yeah, sa kanime progress vizuri, wakanitumia karatasi zao and the requirements they need. I answered their interview correctly. So they gave me like a month's time. Then they responded back. Kanambia, okay, everything is ready. Tutakushtua kuja. So like about 3 weeks time, progress ianze niondoke. That's when I got the accident.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Hakuingia depression or something.
That's what made me crazy, bro.
Now, sasa we want to hear about that, how you came out of that. Ndio bado ukarudi tena kwa ring.
Bro, I was just crying. I was like, shit, man. I was to be in Poland right now. They were offering a good wage. Yeah. Accommodation, everything on them. Ukikuwa sawa sasa, taketi kando. Yeah, so kwa tu bed rest kila time unalia, mtu anakuja na kuangalia, you know. Everyone who comes and he knows you do this sport anakuwa like, utaweza kuendelea ama? Like mimi mwenyewe sijui sababu it's fucked up like hii mwingine anakuambia hii ndio mwisho wa career yako. Unaweza kuendelea, so it was depressing. Yeah, ilikuwa inaniuma sana. Like, this is the end of me. I was just looking at the medal ile ya East Africa. I was like, this is the first and last achievement of me. Ama ni nini? Yeah, so it wasn't an easy journey. Abukuenuka, I had to call my brother. You know, once I was sleeping on this side. Whenever I want to wake up, maybe go use the washroom, I have to call out for help. Kujwe, wenuliwe. Yeah, niende chooni nirudi. So on my researches on how to get better and get back into it, nikaanza kutafuta what will make me heal quick and be able to do these sports again. So nikapatana na this show Netflix naitwa Game Changers. So Game Changers ni ya kuhusu sports. Na nikaona hapo most sportsmen and women in that film, they were more plant-based than on this other, wherever we eat meat, chicken and all that. I was like, then I'll try to do this. Sasa nikatuma, kulikuwa na best yangu wa mtaani tu, nikamtuma Naivas kuninunulia hizi na walnuts. Nisoma kapata walnuts inasaidia sana kwa head recovery and bones. So I was on walnuts, more spinach, brown rice, like my diet changed completely. More fruits, more veggies and all that. Saka naanza pole pole. I started to try praying kawaida. You know, sikuwa na pray kuketi. So I started to go down. Yeah.
Naamua kuwa stubborn sasa.
Naamua kuwa stubborn. Naamua swali kuketi. Sasa nisheza kusimama mwenyewe. So I'm just locking the door. Go down, stand up. Naenda check up, CT scan. The head was not badly damaged. Though they say imekuwa ikinisumbua, so I had to go for a scan. I need to go for a scan again to see if everything is okay. Yeah, so nimekuwa nikipitia hiyo. Kiteseka lakini nikaanza kungangana. So I started with push-ups. The hand was painful. But my strong part is the left, even though I'm not left-handed. But this is when I hold with this side, I don't know if you'll be able to get out of it.
So like when you're going through all this, doing the research, doing the push-ups, pray hizo vitu zote, what was running through your mind? Like ni nini hiyo ilikuwa inafanya una keep going?
What was making me to keep going is because it has been my dream. And martial art is not, it's a lifestyle, you know. Once it's your lifestyle, it's
addicted,
hard
yeah,
to get out of it. So I'm addicted to this thing. So addicted. Sababu mwenye nimefanya hospitality and IT. I've got a certificate in networking and all that. Lakini niliulizwa, what would you like to do? I was like, I would just like to fight.
Those certificates chini ya mattress.
Yeah, I just like to fight. So nikaa najimotivate like nimeshinda hii, I want to win more. I want to motivate others so they can walk on my footprints. Sure na hiyo. So I was just struggling and I had my kid there. She was also motivating me, you know, seeing how like I need to be okay to take care of this little girl.
Unamjunior?
Yeah, actually ako 5 years. Mwenye nilikuwa naye sasa katika hii struggle, after I was getting better by December, nishatolewa cast and all that. She passed away.
No, sorry.
Yeah. So the breakdown became more crazy. Yeah. Nimeanza kupona na I was walking with a limp and then you lose a baby.
Yeah, that's devastating.
It's crazy. So stress became even more. And I was like, I was just fat. Watu wanakuwa, umenona, tufanye hivi, uwezi. Like, okay.
Did you ever go for therapy?
I didn't. I just had a friend. She's now back in the States. She used to be my client. I used to train her. And she never had my number. So by the time I was going back to the gym, it was around end of February hapo. Akaniona akaniambia, what happened? Mbona umekuwa? Kamwelezea the whole story, mpaka the kid to pass nini. So she was there for me. Akaanza sasa unapata ile someone to motivate you to do this. So katuna workout every day. Yangu siwezi kukimbia mpaka nikaanza tena kukimbia. Working out, making a good body, trying to keep fit. Nikaanza kurudi training pole pole. You know, I was just one-sided. So naenda hivi mara kidogo uwezi, you come out. Nikaendelea hivyo. So there was a game coming in November. I was like, I'll do whatever it takes to get better and go to this fight. Hivyo ku train. Promotion day kafika, people were being promoted, and then they said, okay, there's this guy who's been training here for so long. And now it's time to move him to a higher weight. So I got promoted to welterweight, and the same night I got my blue belt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yo, mentally manze you're strong.
So nilipopata hiyo ikanipea strength. Kaendelea ku grind. November came, there was an invitational game in Nairobi. I went there and I got silver again. Actually double silver. I participated in Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling. So I went from being sick to a champion again.
Anyway, nothing can stop you.
Nothing.
Labda mimi ujanjaribu.
You know, like right now, like there's this guy who texted me recently, like last month. Aliniandikia, he was just watching my videos on Instagram. Bro, you look so soft. Kamwambia, I know. I think I can beat you. Nkamuuliza in boxing, kickboxing or jiu-jitsu, wrestling. I can beat you in any field. Kamuuliza tu kiswali rahisi. Are you ready to compete? Akaniandikia, are you scared of me? I mean, just give me a one-word answer. Yes or no.
Tupange.
Are you ready to compete?
Kutumia manager.
Akatulia, namwona na like his video, then he just replied, I'm not stupid enough to fight you. That's the response I got.
That is interesting. Let me ask you. Now you ask this person if they're ready to fight. Sindio?
Yeah.
Assuming that huyu mtu angesema yes, I am ready to fight. How are these matches organized until like now you fight someone? How do you get
actually for me this one I was asking him on purpose because there's this charity event which me and a friend of mine named Oscar is actually the CEO of CLIQUE Kenya Foundation. We are planning this charity event. The main aim is to help the homeless, the orphans and all that. And also in that event which we are doing, I told him it's better if we do sports event. He said, let's do boxing. I told him, no, let's also put in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and one wrestling match so that people can know about this Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, Nambia Jiu-Jitsu is in Mombasa. I've trained in Mombasa. Most people ask me, where do you train Jiu-Jitsu? I'm like, in Mombasa. Kuna Jiu-Jitsu Mombasa? Yeah, there is Jiu-Jitsu in Mombasa. Kisauni hapa, msikiti mkubwa Mahad, and in town Munawar. Yeah, so those are the places where jiu-jitsu is being trained in Mombasa.
So is there where the matches are also being organized?
So this is the people who organize this near what are they called? This name is out of my head. I don't know, BJJ for Africa. So actually the international people who plan these fights and all that. So I came along with Oscar and told him, there's no need we wait for these people to plan for us. Let me partner up with you and let's make an event in Mombasa.
Is this event still underway? Ama ni kitu really happen?
It's happening this November 23rd at Legacy Gym, Naivas.
My guys, 23rd November.
Orlando atakuwa kwa ring.
Legacy wapi?
Naivas Mwembe.
Naivas
Me
Mwembe.
versus Orlando. No saying no.
Orlando.
Bring it on, dog. Bring it on, darling.
Yeah,
Round 1.
By then naweza kuchafua.
mbaya sana.
Naweza mfagia mbaya.
Sema ni kiedanga.
Yeah, so this November we'll be having a charity event at Legacy Gym, Naivas, Mwembe Tayari. The motive for this is to help the homeless because we'll be just putting entry fee, the adults 100 shillings and kids 50 shillings. So once we get the funds, we get the food stuff, and we'll be having a street event on 27th November where we'll be giving food to the homeless, sanitary towels, nets, and all that.
Wapi? Ama just
We'll just
some
do a street
random
event.
street?
Yeah, not yet planned, but soon we'll know where we'll be giving it out. We're still planning on it. So soon we'll know where we are giving food. Like the place of the event is Naivas Mwembe.
Naivas Mwembe, 23rd.
From 9:45 to 3 p.m.
9:45 to 3 p.m.
Is this a first of many?
This will be actually the second event in Mombasa for Jiu-Jitsu because the first one happened in May this year, but it didn't blow that much.
The marketing ama
Yeah,
just
marketing-wise. So this mine, which I'm planning with a friend of mine, and the team which I'm coming from, and I to Mombasa Sharks, BJJ.
Sharks.
Yeah, so I'm organizing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fights, and also there are boxers in the same club who I want to introduce to the whatever people will be there to see. Yeah, kama ni masponsor nini. Yani kujulikane kwa there is this club somewhere in Mombasa. There are these people doing this art in Mombasa. Yeah, you feel me? Something like that.
Okay, that's nice. There's something
To
you
make it
mentioned.
popular.
Yeah, there's something you mentioned. So guys, Mukumbuke event, I think we'll leave also a poster and something so that people
I'll
can
send
go
you
to
the
come.
poster, yeah.
And then Fellah will do
Hiyo
his thing.
27th naona Max akinini
But the Max anaposa. Hii kujaza-jaza
Ya
hii couch
27.
hapa tu.
Max food kwa streets.
Kujaza-jaza hii couch hapa, enda huko jiu-jitsu or something. Kuna kitu you mentioned about diet. Yeah. Whereby ulisema like we notice more sports men and women like they prefer like veggies ama like they don't do meat sana. Kuna ikuangana hii perception whereby like kama unataka kubuild mass, kama unataka kujenga lazima ugonge proteins vizuri, nyama, you know.
Yeah, for me, I can balance both. So there's a time when I like lose weight, I'll just go back to my vegetables. And sometimes when I also do this veggie diet, I gain more mass.
Oh, okay.
Lakini nikitaka ile like faster mass, I just eat 6 eggs a day.
Za kienyeji ama
Raw ama boiled.
Boiled, no yolks.
Wait, why no yolks?
What? Yolks has a lot of fat. I don't want the fat. I just
Bro,
want the
mimi nitakuwa
protein.
nakujia yolks zako bwana.
So wait, yolk ni ile ya yellow ama ile ya
yellow. So you just
Ingine ni
unatoa
egg white.
unakula tu hizo egg whites. And then with my side of oats, black tea is my favorite, or espresso.
So usigonge, uiboil alafu.
Yeah.
Na nikiweza kutake away from sports. Aujongelea like maybe the mother of your child or kitu
The mother of my child, asijaoa.
nini.
We separated. Yeah. I never got married to her. She's actually married to another person right now. And actually the partner who I have right now is very supportive. I call her Miss Shark Tank.
Miss Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeye pia ana throw punches.
Mbaya sana.
So hiyo nyumba mkikosana tunaingia ring
Gloves na kuspa.
va gloves.
Hebu kuja.
Yeah, like she's been with me ever since I was planning this with this friend of mine. After losing my dad, I was like, hii kitu situachane now. She was like, no, we are doing this. whether you like it or not. You know, you need some supportive people.
Yeah.
So you've been cleared medically.
Yeah.
You've been cleared to
You can
participate.
perform. You can
Yeah, I
participate.
can participate. Yeah,
Basi mimi
lakini-
sikuogopi sahi. So kajua ni sahi.
Can I just say?
Na
Can I
sasa
just say? I
inside
think.
ikikuumiza.
I just think whenever maybe a time we are having like a conversation in terms of mental health, like you are an example of mental strength.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine the what you've been going through, the accident, and then after going through that, you lose your kid, and then now you are healed, unaingia into that, and then you're losing your dad.
Yeah.
I
Like this one, losing my dad actually stressed me. Yeah, like I was talking to him, like, you know, man, you are my strength. So you need to get better. It was a hard struggle because both my parents were sick last month. So my mom was discharged on on Monday, 23rd September. And my dad passed out in the hospital on Tuesday, 24th. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was,
As in story yako ina get 2%. As in, hey.
it was crazy, man. Like, and you have to be strong.
Yeah.
That's what I have in my head, because you gotta be strong.
You have to.
You are a man, man.
You have to.
Alafu hizi vitu zote zinakupea the strength to keep on going ama
Yeah, they give me the strength to keep on going. Like, okay, you are not here, but I will do it.
Yeah.
make them proud.
You don't support me, but I will do it. You know, that's what I've been growing with. Most of the time in Mbugua, I always give back to the community.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing this charity event to give back to my team who have been with me on and off field. You know, they've been supporting me and all that. So I've become popular. That's what I can say now. I've become popular. I'm making connections with people from this side and that side. So I want also my fellow colleagues, partners, to become common like me. Yeah, so actually my name Shark Tank came in after my comeback here, injury. There's this guy, his name is Mahmoud. I used to call him Tank because he was
huge.
muscles, yeah. So Nilfori was like, wewe ndio Tank sahi, tutakuita Shark Tank. So that's how the name came, Shark Tank. So nikiingia
jina
tu
ni heavy.
Shark
Ni heavy,
Tank,
bro. Ni
Shark
heavy.
Tank.
But nakwambia jina ina matter.
Jina ina matter,
It
bro.
started
Shark
from
Tank.
too skinny to what I can say, it's you're too skinny, bro, to keep winning more. That's what I say. So when I grew big, I started winning more.
That's really nice. And ni vizuri yo charity event yako, it's coming in a season where tunaingia ya Christmas, by the way. Sika mnaona kofia yangu, by the way.
Kofia yako tumeona. So Mr. Ali, I have a question, more of an, I want you to give an input. Ukiwa mdogo, when you were a kid, and then you approach your parents that you want to do a sport in line with fighting ama martial art.
Hakuambia mpaka 2018.
Tulia,
That is his
tulia,
case.
ongea.
Father Christmas nini?
What I'm saying is, as a kid, going to your parents, telling them you want to venture into martial arts, inakuga highly discouraged.
Yeah,
Sindio?
sababu,
Sana.
for me, nilisema.
Wait a minute. Your case was different. Like most parents definitely will like watashtuka, watakukataza and all that. So I want you to use this platform to, maybe there's a parent out there wenye ojo kuna some sports which also come with personality. Unaona tu mtoto venye yako huyu.
Wanataka kupiga watu.
Like you can actually tell. Now the parent is still in denial, like no, wezi. Can you like just tell people to explore their kids' talent and allow them to nurture and grow?
They should let their kids be open with what they want. Wajua sometimes unaona kama mimi, like I just tell my dad, I want to be a fighter. No, I want you to be a pilot. I'm like, no man. Sasa my mom, I was just telling ile chini amajua nimeanza kutrain. Sometimes nimeishiwa ile kulipa trainer uwezi nini. Saidie ananiongezea, lakini namwambia baba asijue. So I was just doing it on the low with my sisters, my brothers, my mom, hivyo chini. Sasa nilo kirudi umefura, umefanyika nini jicho? Nimeamka hivyo. So it was like that. Mara, walikuwa wanaogopa hiyo, like utaumia and all that. Kwanza my dad with the case of me being born asthmatic, hiyo ndo kitu ulikuwa anaogopa. Actually in general, mimi tuseme I've played like all the sports except cricket and hockey. Because I was trying, I played rugby, I got kicked in the face. I once dislocated my shoulder and kasema, I give up. So I played rugby, nimecheza football, nimecheza tennis. This year nimecheza golf. So I've played basketball. Yes, the proof. I fell on the field nikavunjika jino.
Unaanguka je mtu mkubwa?
Kwani afadhali mimi niliteleza nikavunjika jino. Wale wenye wanateleza kwa basketball anavunjika mguu. How?
Na mandole.
Yeah, I've played volleyball, so like that's why on my page nimeandika to sports person.
Ni jack of all trades.
Is it true that people are good at sports? Academic performance inakuwaga the sacrifice?
Azi.
Ni chopi.
Because no, unapatanga even in other schools they actually give you sponsorships.
For me,
for
me what I can say, actually martial arts should be introduced more into schools. Wajua most schools wameka tu taekwondo. Taekwondo ukienda huko taekwondo, like the school I was in ni taekwondo too. So they should put other things like add jiu-jitsu as a PE lesson. Sababu PE mutaenda mwamboe hiyo physical education. Kimbieni, chezeni ball, you go back to school. You don't want to even play football. Unajipata saa ingine unaona mtu amekiti kando. Maybe kichwa yake kwa badminton. So you don't know. They should put more sports in schools. Yeah.
More academies.
Sababu me honestly, I started with this taekwondo thing and then I just got bored with it on the way because there was no punching. MMA nikaingia.
Ni ma sound effects.
Yeah.
Nyonga mtu hapo chini nasikia.
So last year nayo nikacheza this middleweight in my first MMA fight. Nililose na tapping. Sababu my leg positioning was not okay. So I had to tap. So I've played the Africa Fighting Championship. In Africa, actually, it's AFC. Huko kwingine ni UFC. So I'm in the AFC too. That's my kickboxing journey. And now I want to start my third journey, the boxing one.
Boxing one sasa.
Yeah.
Wanasema boxing, if you box for some time and you are hit in the head adequately enough, you can actually go crazy. Is it true?
Yeah.
It's true.
There's a cheese. You go to those places, you take too many punches in your head. Like, you even see stars.
Zinaumiza with that.
Yeah, I wish ningekuwa nimezibeba venye nimetoka kazini nikakuja direct. Ningekupa tu, you just feel them. Yeah.
Too soft.
Yeah. They're soft and hard at the same time.
Maybe naweza lala naona tu kichuni.
Unaweza unafanya kama sisi MMA ukienda chini kuna hiyo inaitwa ground and pound. Hapo sasa unasikia bondo unaanza kuona stars. Hapo sasa ndo wao mnaribika kichwa, so you should know how to defend your head.
Yeah, like in boxing wanavaga that.
Yeah, but when you go pro there's no more way.
Yes, ni kickboxing ya kuvaa nini na
no kickboxing. Ukianza amateur ndo lazima utavaa head guard, shin guard. Kini once you go pro it's raw.
For the event kutakuwa na ring, mtakubalisha wasa waingia hata kama ni hizo guards, at least settle some scores bana. Hii podcast tumezoeana sana.
Unataka kuingia na nani?
Tumezoeana sana.
Choose your opponent.
Wewe naanza na wewe.
Mimi niko takuwa referee.
Tumalizane kwanza na size yako wala.
Sawa, kuja na Max. Unataka kwa wawili.
Mimi nitawapatia time yangu.
Orlando, let me ask you. Mkikosana na mtu mkipigana, do you really resolve the conflict?
Mimi respect na Demba. Ukumbuke tukiwa high school and then mkifunga hata si high school even primary. Ile siku ya kufunga shule
conflict
tunaenda nafunga na wewe. And the way next semester ama hiyo next term unapata like kuna kaheshima fulani kana dumu. Kuna kaheshima fulani kanaanza kudumu.
Hiyo nectar.
Nimekuja hapa nikaketi nikamcheki Orlando like this guy has a cauliflower, nikashtuka kidogo. What happened to your ear?
Disability.
Really?
Imagine ilifura tu hivyo tu.
You don't do any
No,
you are not punched. Because in our art of jiu-jitsu when people get those cauliflowers So when I saw it, I was like, someone is similar with wrestling or jiu-jitsu here. But
see, that's a calling. The universe is telling me something. Don't you?
Yeah, but his ears has been attraction site. There's another person here who told him that.
Nakwambia we need that ring, Oski.
I need that
you
ring
know,
now.
for real, if someone does this
Mtu
ground
alimwambia
art,
masikio yake.
ukimwona huyu jamaa utashtuka kwanza, you know, like, let me give him respect first.
So ni kwetu mquiet, si ndio?
That is interesting.
Yeah. So we know, like, we either
Kuna
watch the ears
superpower.
or we watch things like this. Like you see my face. It looks ugly. What?
Niko-
Feature fist zangu.
So yeah, manze, Waveriders mmesikia event itakuwa pale Naivas Mwembe, si ndio?
Yeah. And
Come settle your scores with huyo mse mnataka kula na mangumi hapo. So maybe uko na handles Facebook kwa sababu unaweza kupata wapi?
yeah, so
In case to catch your fights, maybe tukaa hizo.
my handles are both Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and it's Al Stilinski, ALSTILIN, and then Sky, Al Stilinski. Those are my handles. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Kuna mali unafunza hii jiu-jitsu?
So jiu-jitsu, actually, I've started to introduce it up Summit Gym, Bamburi.
Summit.
Yeah, hapo my Mint Jew, your Mint Club Jew.
Mint Club juu.
Yeah, kuna gym hapo.
Nikikuja utanifanya
Actually, I'm
discount.
a personal trainer hapo.
Utanifanya discount ni.
Went ako overcharge.
Juu nishatengeneza mwili, si ndio?
So
Very good.
if you need me or if you need to learn jiu-jitsu, you can look for me on my handles, or you can maybe ask for my number and look for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'll just connect you to the club. And soon I'm hoping to have the Shark Tank Fitness Center, where I just want to introduce more sports, kickboxing, boxing, and jiu-jitsu. Yeah, hopefully.
Nice. Orlando, plug your people.
Hey guys, when you see me out there, be very careful. Nimefanya jiu-jitsu.
You wish.
So, as you know, mi nakwanga ni Maseli place. If you need to hire this place, all the handles are there. If you need to do what again, find me on socials, _just Orlando, kila mahali. Nakuja tupatane basi.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Now plug pia pod.
Yeah, true. So it is wonderful. It's nice being with you guys. Continue supporting what we're doing. Tap on the notification. Inakuwaga bell.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
So that you get ding ding ding.
Yeah, so that you get notified every time we post an episode, and every time we post an episode, it's a hot episode. Sindio? I'll just leave the platforms pod, that is TEDClique at Instagram. YouTube ni ChatterBox Digital Production, but tukisearch TEDClique podcast ni hii tu itakuja. TikTok TEDClique podcast. Thank you.
It's a wrap, man. Let's put in the next pod. Merry Christmas. Inaimbango aje wimbo?
Lakini mimi na wewe.
What's up, Waveriders? Welcome to the CLIQUE
How
podcast.
you guys doing?
Let me tell you one thing.
Kwani husbands wanakuanga parents? Men muna cheat kutushinda.
Why do you fear men?
We are the CLIQUE gang.
Oh, bring it on, darling.